Hi friends, today we are going to discuss about the IPTRG coding important points. Friends, this is a very important topic for the IP coding and also for the interviews. Please concentrate and take notes. Inpatients episodes are paid based upon PPS system. PPS means prospective payment system. The word prospective payment means it's a predefined payment. So CMS already predefined the amount how much they're supposed to pay to the hospitals per episode of care for a particular condition. For example, for a myocardial infection, the payment is fixed. For pneumonia, the payment is fixed. For any gastric ulcer management, the payment is fixed. So this is called a PPS, prospective payment system. It's a predefined payment system all over the USA. Even throughout the world, many insurance companies they adopted the system called PPS system, whereas they assign the DRGs, and for every DRG they get the payment. Important information, please make a note. IPPS applies only to acute care facilities, critical access hospitals, and teaching hospitals. Only these three types of hospitals are paid based upon DRGs, and amount is predefined. IPPS has some exclusions: rehabilitation centers, psychiatric, children's hospital, cancer care centers, long-term care. Here, the payment is not based upon the PPS. Payment has a different methodology that we discuss in further slides. Partial hospitalization, very important word. Partial hospitalization means it's a step-down program. Means the patients are transferred to a particular center where they provide rehab and detox services. That's the reason why it is known as step down program. Remember, the word partial hospitalization applies only for the psychiatric patients or psychiatric services. Long term care hospitals means LTCH focuses on patients at least minimum 25 days above. So below 25 days, it is not considered as long term care. So you have to make a note of admission date and discharge date. It should be more than 25 days. Then only it is considered as long term care. And the rehabilitation payment, you know what is rehabilitation, like physiotherapy, occupation therapy, etc., where the payment is based upon the CMG. So CMG is called case mix group. SNF, skilled nursing facility. SNFs are paid based upon the RUG. RUG means resource utilization groups. Home health payment is based upon the HHRG, home health resource groups. Hospice. Hospice payment is based upon per diem. Per diem means what? It's the amount paid per day per patient, and don't count the discharge day when the billing for the hospice. Friends, now you may have a confusion. What is the meaning of CMG? What is RUG? How to bill? How to code? Very simple. Medical coding is same. When you get a chart, first you have to identify the place of service. With acute care hospital, or critical care, or long term, or hospice, etc. Then assign ICD-10 CM codes as per the guidelines. Assign the PCS codes. The client or hospital or the facility will provide you the a typical software where you enter the data. So no need to worry about the RUG or CMG. Once you get a job, they provide the basic training. But however, you should know the basic types of reimbursement methods. That's what I explained in the previous slides. Swing bed means what? Swing bed means the patient has the option to move from hospital to SNF. That is called swing bed. Revenue codes are very important in the IPTRG coding and billing. Revenue code means what? A 4-digit code assigned on UB04 form to indicate the amount spent or the resources spent per department. For example, patient has chest pain. The patient may admitted in the semi-private room. So here we assign the routine, the revenue code as 012X. Assume patient had cardiac catheterization. Then we assign 021X. So like this, hospital want to know how much resources utilized per episode of care in each department. So this is called revenue codes. CDM means charge description master. Very, very important document for you. It's just like super bill in the clinics. CDM contains all the procedures, all the supplies, drugs given to the patient throughout the episode of care. So CDM is a document which you have to refer for the medical coding. So you have to see the medical chart and also you have to see the CDM. Sometimes doctor may forget to document a few things. For example, or a physician or nurse may forget to document any injection. Those things you find in the CDM. So CDM is essential for the IPDRG coding. Pre-certification. It's just like pre-authorization in the outpatient cases, where you take the permission from the insurance company to provide a service. In the same way, pre-certification is a process where you take a permission for the hospital admission. Without pre-certification, you cannot admit a patient into the hospital. However, in emergency, we don't require pre-certification, but it is required for the regular cases, just like pre-authorization for the outpatient. POA means what? Present or admission. Patient may have some comorbidities like diabetes, hypertension before admission, and patient may get some infections after admission or fracture, etc. So, insurance companies they want to know very clearly conditions before admission and conditions after admission. Suppose patient has diabetes, hypertension before admission, we indicate POA as Y. Assume on third day, patient had pneumonia due to ventilator. In this case, we assign the POA as no. So, insurance company now they identify that patient had pneumonia after admission. Friends, remember, POA is very, very important for the IPDRG coding. It is very, very essential for the payment and for the reimbursement process. So, you have to read the document detail and assign the POA indicator. Yeah. As mentioned previously about the POA conditions, so there are some conditions called HACs. HAC means what? Hospital acquired condition like pneumonia, fracture, etc. After admissions. So insurance company they want to know what are the HAC conditions. So you have to read the document carefully and assign the codes for the HAC conditions also. Hospital payment. A simple formula, very, very important. For every episode of care, you have to assign one DRG. Every DRG has relative weight. So the payment is equal to HBR, means hospital based rate into DRG relative weight. For example, an hospital based rate is $2,000 and the DRG weight is 1.5. Now you can calculate the amount HBR into DRG RW. So 2000 into 1.5 is the payment for the hospital, around $3,000. This is the way how you have to calculate the DRG payment. About the DRGs, how to calculate the amounts, we discuss within a few days. I'm going to upload slides in the YouTube channel. Please don't forget to subscribe. Any questions, please feel free to ask. Thank you. IPDRG coding has huge demand. Medicine provides expert training. Don't miss, grab the opportunity. Training is given by Dr. Gupta, world record holder, IMA approved ICD trainer, almost 20 years of experience and 45 certifications. You'll get the best training. Thank you and all the best.